Here are your 2 minutes of pro football history presented by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The story of the Green Bay Packers predates the formation of the National Football League. The franchise began when a young athlete by the name of Earl Curly Lambeau happened to cross paths with a Green Bay sports editor named George Calhoun. Their conversation hatched the idea of forming a football club. The money behind the operation at first was Lambeau's employer, the Indian Packing Company. The assets later were purchased by the Acme Packing Company. The club fielded a team and competed as an independent club for 2 years before they joined the NFL, then known as the American Professional Football Association. The Green Bay team faced financial problems and was even briefly forfeited back to the NFL after the 21 season. But Lambeau sought and received financial backing to help put the team on solid ground. From that time forward, the Green Bay Packers have been a mainstay of the NFL. Green Bay earned the nickname Titletown, USA for its winning ways over the years. By the end of the 1920s, the Pack was at the top of the NFL. Green Bay became the first and remained the only three-time champion of the National Football League. It's a feat the organization has achieved twice. First, with titles in 1929, 1930, and 31. Then the Packers won the NFL championship in 1965, 66, and 67 that also included winning the first two Super Bowls. The legends are too numerous to mention in just 2 minutes, but a few include the likes of Don Hutson, who for an 11-year period from 1935 to 1945 was the NFL's dominant player. He racked up previously unheard-of receiving stats that helped him retire with 18 league records that took decades for players to top. The 60s were led by the venerable Vince Lombardi, and a long list of future Hall of Famers like Bart Starr, Willie Davis, Ray Nitschke, Jim Taylor, Forrest Gregg, and others. The tradition has continued with more recent stars like Reggie White and Brett Favre. The Packers' greatness is evidenced by its 12 NFL titles. No team in league history has earned more. And there are your 2 minutes of pro football history presented by the Pro Football Hall of Fame.